Well, guys, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the channel. It's King Nice, the one and only. Listen, we just bought a big box. My first card, my first pack. Dark Matter. Let's get it. Okay, Garland. I take him. Come on, baby. Yes, let's go. Two Dark Matters. Good card, really good card. Sean Alexander, really good card. Speed. Timmy Duncan, okay. Durant, okay. 2000. This box was full of goodies. All cards, but really good cards.
Agua bendita, eso ocupa cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Lo que no se tiene se pinta. Tapen con tapete o cobija. La verdad incomoda y te pica. Si no es de tu talla o medida. Amén. Yo crecí con complejos. Yo no pido consejos. No por mí ni por ego. Pero usted libera ni el. A mí me dijeron que yo ya no llegara más a misa. Porque le di un beso yo a una chica. Y ahora de repente se le quita. Los persinados, acuérdese que yo era monaguilla. Y donde se le fue lo católico pensamiento. Ese padre tiene cola que pisar. Que tanto juzga si es tan similar. Hay tanto chisme que hay que evitar. Mi madre no es santa, yo no soy tonta. Chusma tanaca y que tanto le importa. Al chisme si escucha y para ayudar está sorda. Y a mí me dijo fea una gorda. Y a mí me dijo gorda una fea.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Kings going up against Chicago. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Paul George, Banchero out there with Robinson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. And for Sacramento, Lucas is out there with Peja Stojakovic. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Richmond. And it's Robertson in at the point. And it's the Kings to start out. Stojakovic against KD. The tray. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Banchero dishes to Durant. He kicks it to Robinson. Action coming off the assist from KD.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
Stojakovic's screen on Curry. To the middle. Here's Richmond. And it's sent back by George. Robinson against Robertson. David Robinson again.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Robertson against Curry. Shot from the wing. That one wide left. Here's Chicago. Banchero kicks to George. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by George. And it's 6 points for Robinson. Sacramento off to a slow start. 6-point game.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Banchero passes to Robinson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Robinson's got 8 points.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now, here's Banchero. He started closer, and that one is good. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. Magic Johnson, he checked in for Chicago.
All right, that was your dance team. Make some noise.
Lucas dishes to Robertson. Sacramento moving it around. And the rejection by Curry.
Great anticipation from Steph Curry and beautiful timing on that play.
On defense, Chicago. 10-point lead. 3-pointers. Stojakovic off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Here's Sacramento now. Robertson kicks to Richmond. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Curry will bring it up for Chicago. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Curry. There's the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Passes to Richmond. Fires it up. Again, Sacramento.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Sacramento trails by 4. And here's Robertson outside. Banchero grabs the board. It's Curry with the drive, and Curry with the stuff.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
3 from Robertson. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Chicago leading by 6. Takes the 3. Curry can't get it to go. Robinson against Cousins. From deep, Robertson. He can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Johnson, the pass to Robinson. Count it. Robinson's got 10.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
From deep, Robertson. A rebound by Johnson.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And it's Stojakovic missing. Chicago with the ball. 8-point game. Johnson dishes to Banchero. Pass to Robinson. And another turnover here by Chicago. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Archibald. To the paint. Here's Embry. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And so it's Chicago holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And will... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. You've got Divac. Christie is out there with Martin, and it's Archibald in at the point guard position. Here's Embry, hands the 12-footer.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Christie can't make it. Chicago leading by 11. It's Curry outside. Divac grabs the board. Here's Sacramento. The pass to Embry. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Sacramento making a switch here. Bibby's checked in. Pass to Christie. Sacramento moving it around. And Kevin Martin the bucket on the assist by Christie.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Curry outside. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Bibby against Curry. Pass to Martin. To the wing right side. Embry passes to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Bibby for 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Bibby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Just making a smart play call. Bibby moves things around to create space for himself on the attack.
A kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And Chicago leads by 8.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Bibby passes to Christie. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Finishing that possession with an exclamation mark. Kawhi making his presence felt.
Knocked away. Pass to Christie. A three. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Bull kicks to Curry. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Sacramento trails by 7. Here's Embry, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Second chance shot. Now the pass to Christie. Takes it inside.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Now just a 2-point Chicago lead.
And the 3-point shot of Christie, so dangerous. A very capable shooter when the D gives him space.
Curry kicks the ball. And again, no good by Chicago. And here are the Kings now. Here's Embry, and it's blocked. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Bull. Here's Curry. And again, unable to change momentum here. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Christie. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Over to the wing. Christie. That's good. And it's Bibby with...
¡Ay! Ahora sí ese ángel. Ese ángel de verdad. El otro no era. Este sí es. Que no te caigas de frente. ¡Habla inglés! ¡Cocote! ¡Cocote! ¡Habla allí!
Thank you so much. This iconic moment.
Dios mío, nos tiene 3 horas esperando. Bye. Dios mío, nos tiene 3 horas esperando. Bye.
Good evening, passengers. This is your captain.
Come in.
The world always know. I gotta say my name first. The Money Man, I'm back. I ain't in a watch business, but I am in a watch business. As you can see, Avi & Co. Check them out. I don't know about no other jeweler watches, but this by far is the best. The best only deals with the best.
The best, baby.
Avi & Co. AviandCo.com. Go get a watch right now. The world.
Ahora sí. Raúl. Coño, llegó Tecachi. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo andas? ¿Cómo andas? Mira, señores, aquí. Tecachi 16. Hola, un placer. Hablamos de ti todo el tiempo aquí. ¿Cómo estás?
Sí, ya lo sé.
¿Hablo muy mal de ti o no? Yo no hablo mal de ti. ¿Cómo anda? Indiana me dijo que, nada más, que hablara regular hoy. Señores, miren. Aileen y Tecachi están aquí con nosotros hoy en vivo en El Gordo y la Flaca. Gracias por venir.
Listo.
Ahora sí.
The assist that time. Bibby's got 3 assists now in this one. Chicago leading.
Took over this game.
Outside Curry. Here's Garnett. Sinks the triple. Garnett's got 6 in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented
Mo,
plays that
what's
are
up?
working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And that's it for the first half of that.
The visiting team.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you have to like what we're seeing from Doug Christie.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. So for Chicago right now, Paul George is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Durant. Then it's Robinson. And it's Banchero in a power forward.
One of the guys who fills up the stat sheet. Unfortunately for Cousins, that tends to include a high number of techs each year.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Chicago leading by 3. And a deep 3 from Curry. And he's good on the 3 ball. Curry's got 5.
What can you say? If he starts hitting them from that range, there's nothing you can do.
Here's Robertson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Sacramento, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Oscar Robertson taking 2 shots.
Take a break.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Durant finds George. Driving the lane. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Jesus Christ.
And here's Stojakovic. Dishes it to Robertson. The 11-footer. Bank shot. No good. Chicago leading by 4. Now here's Durant. He dishes it to Curry. From deep, George. That shot is off. And it's Lucas with the ball for the Kings. Here's Cousins. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Banchero. And 12 points for Robinson.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Robinson's a
Good work
beast,
there as it
bro.
goes.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Lucas. Sacramento again missing. Chicago leading by 8. Robinson dishes to George. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And don't sleep on Peja's leaping ability, more than capable on those finishes.
Curry against Cousins. Curry passes to Robinson. Count the basket.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Tatum, he's checked in for Chicago. Johnson comes in for Stephen Curry. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Here's Archibald. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Cousins with a screen on George. Birdsong misses. And Chicago has possession. Outside for Robinson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Banchero's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago.
And folks, he did not look into that. He just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Chicago making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Robinson. Bol comes in for Banchero. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Paul George. Johnson. And there it is for him. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Passes it to Archibald. He wants a screen on Johnson. He takes it in. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Archibald.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drills it from outside.
And no doubt what's on Tatum's mind when that pass is coming to him. He's got a scorer's mentality. If it's a clean look, he's going to let it fly.
Pass to Archibald. Pulls it from 20. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 59 seconds left in the third. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Leonard. Another one falls for Chicago.
He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
The pass to Archibald. Here's Embry. And Bull pulls it down.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Sacramento trails by 16. Here's Birdsong. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Inside, pocket 6, basket good.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Johnson right side. The 3 from Tatum. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Archibald.
Ooh, no foul.
And he
Good
got
call.
that one up in time, but doesn't go
Good
in.
call.
And so it's Chicago, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Stojakovic. Richmond is out there with Robertson. Then it's Lucas, and it's Cousins in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Durant. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Durant's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Chicago.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Fades back. That's good for Richmond on the assist by Lucas.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
And here's Tatum for 3. And they recover it. Left side, George. Richmond with the steal. The 17-footer. Shots good by Stojakovic.
And the skill behind Stojakovic's shooting is remarkable. He has worked so hard to become one of the best shooters in the game.
Here's Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jerry Lucas.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Magic Johnson.
That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Chicago making a switch here. Banchero's checked in.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Chicago leading by 15. Durant, the pass to Johnson. The dish to Banchero. And a missed layup. George against Cousins. And he lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's George. The shot will not fall. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Richmond with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Wide open look. Richmond with the bucket.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Johnson down low, covered by Robertson, and the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. Curry's checked in for Johnson.
Stephen Curry.
Sacramento trails by 13. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Robertson against Curry. And Cousins throws it down.
The incredible wingspan of DeMarcus doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
And so Curry will bring it up for Chicago. Kicks to Banchero. For 3, Durant. And again, no good by Chicago. On offense, here are the Kings. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And he trims the lead to single digits.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Chicago leading by 11. Outside Durant. A floater. Lucas with the rebound. Now the Kings with it. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And it's back by George.
Not going to beat Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Some changes for Chicago. Robinson comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and Kawhi Leonard comes in for Durant. 1:32 left in the game. Here's Robertson. Wide open shot is on the money. Robertson's got 4 points this quarter. And so here is Chicago. They have a 9-point lead. Curry against Robertson. Nobody near Leonard. From outside, off the mark. Here's Sacramento now. Cousins dishes to Robertson. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Cousins.
DeMarcus can play outside, but the paint is still where he makes his living.
Curry kicks to Banchero. Outside Curry. Here's Leonard. It's deflected. Here's Banchero. Here's Sacramento. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Robertson drives in. Cousins, no one around him. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Great idea to get it to Cousins. Things are starting to tighten up. Could be a hard-fought battle the rest of the way.
Here's Chicago. And stolen by Cousins. Here's Richmond. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 2. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.